So the TNO is an incredible opportunity to learn, to network, and to discuss any and everything steel foundry industry. Steel Founders as a general organization is really good at that. And one thing that's exceptional about the TNO is that it's not just all research papers. A lot of it is foundries presenting papers on stuff they've done in their foundries that a lot of foundries that attend might be able to use. So there's a three-way tie for the award. I was one of the authors selected. One of the other papers that won the award was a paper on what they call slam pouring, which is basically a method of steel casting production where you pour the casting as fast as humanly possible. Was really interesting. In fact, they were pouring into heated molds, and they were pouring like 2 tons in 7 seconds or something. Was really interesting. The other paper I tied with was a paper on a new and improved sand lab at a foundry down in the southwestern United States. They had basically completely gutted their old sand lab and redid it, and they saw a lot of cost savings and a lot of quality improvements from having an updated sand lab. And then in terms of the rest of the papers, I think there was something to the tune of 70-ish papers at the conference. A lot of the really good ones that I beat out, there was one that was really good. It was on environmental health and safety. It was a really interesting paper that focused basically on environmental data reporting and how you could do that pretty cheaply with Industry 4.0 tools for a few $100, which was really an interesting paper. And there was a paper from a gentleman on AI too, and how a foundry had utilized AI that was really good. It was much more grounded and down to earth than a lot of those papers that are like, oh, AI is this great hyped up thing, right? And it was an actual use case of what they had done, which I thought made it way better. It's a great opportunity to learn, network, and talk about anything steel foundry. You never know when the guy you're sitting next to is going to have the same problem that you have. You never know if it's going to be a similar situation or maybe something completely different, right? Just depends on a whole menagerie of things. We all do things a little bit differently, but at the same time, we all do things fairly similar. We all pour steel, right? Now we might pour different types of steel, but a lot of our gripes and a lot of our complaints and a lot of our learning experiences and a lot of our processes are very similar. The other thing I would add is that Steel Founders Society of America has a very vast array of technical resources and excellent connections. There pretty much is no problem in the foundry at Lawton Novi that I haven't been able to go through Steel Founders and ask them about, and they've never really said to me, nobody knows anything about that. They have said, well, that's a complicated one, but they've never said, we don't know anything about that. They almost always know something, and they can almost always help you. And if they don't know anything, they're going to make an effort to find out.